very Asian fighter, just put up 100 performance at 46. How'd you see it, man? They called it a draw.
Man, Pacquiao, he's a legend. He's a legend for a reason. That's why.
Yeah, so how'd you see it, though?
Yeah, to be honest, I got Pacquiao.
Yeah,
put it off.
do you want to see that Pacquiao-Mayweather rematch even with that draw, or what do you think?
I think Pacquiao should move on to the next one. Let me get Barrios. Barrios ass.
You want Barrios? So what does Pacquiao move on to? He'll be 47 by the time he steps in the ring.
I mean, that's the thing. Age is not on his side, so he's a legend. He can do whatever he wants. He wants to go get back in there and get a world title. He can do that.
What were the hardest things for him right there at 46, man?
Man, I think
you saw, like, he was pulling the trigger. Was he still letting the hands go?
I think he was letting his hands go. I think he could have pulled a little bit more, but to me, he looked good.
Maybe the rust, no?
I think a little bit. I think maybe a little hesitant here and there, but
so if he fights in December, maybe he can look a tad bit better. You think?
I think so. I think so.
Did you score right there?
I had Pacquiao winning.
Fernando Vargas Jr. What's up, my guy? How you feeling?
Good, bro. Good. It was a good fight.
What you think about the fight, man? What you think about the draw?
You know, I don't think the fight fans like it, but at the end of the day, it's like, what can you do? They put on a great fight for fight fans. And, I mean, bro, Pacquiao's a legend, bro. That shit was
absolutely
packed. Bro, from top to bottom, bro.
Yeah, you and your brother ran with him, right? When he was training and stuff?
It was actually Emiliano Namado.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah, I mean, Pacquiao, for what he's doing, I mean, I said this on a different interview. I mean, he's 47 looking like he's 27, bro.
Absolutely.
So,
absolutely.
He's special, bro.
Hey, senior, how did the 46-year-old legend look?
Yo, that was unbelievable. I thought he was going to slow down a lot after the seventh. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I told my son, you going to get a second win or he going to slow down a lot, man.
Yeah.
And he didn't, man.
Yeah.
I had him winning this fight, bro.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
He's going to get another fight. He still doing. He still doing. He looked good. He didn't look bad. All respect to Manny.
Congratulations to him. He did his thing, man. But Manny out there, 46, how'd he look?
I mean, what more can you ask for?
Yeah.
He's going big and someone at his prime, and you know, getting the draw is, I mean, in this case, best case scenario.
Yeah. Hey, Manny Pacquiao look out there at 46 after a 4-year absence, man, from the sport.
Legend, you know, it's a historic night, and I'm happy to be part of it.
Hang on.
Hold on, this is my
Charleston.
Hey, Charleston, that's the biggest guy in the fight game.
Frazier, how you doing, man? Oh, right there. Talk to him next. You next. What's up, big guy? Already.
Charleston, I like your hat.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, what's that about? What is it?
It's a brand that was given to me. I'm just promoting.
Hey, how
I gotta pee like one. What's up, Manny Pacquiao won, man. I think they just couldn't give it to him. He coming out of retirement. They didn't want to make it look like it was favoritism. But if you go on punches, more active, who landed more, I give it to Manny Pacquiao.
What's next for him, man? He was dropping names like Gervonta Davis prior to this fight.
I want the island boy with a patch on his eye.
No.
Which one is that?
I gotta go to the bathroom. I want me to be good. I've been holding it.
Hey, how'd you see it?
Charleston, you gotta go to the bathroom. It's over here.
How'd you see it? What'd you think? How did Manny look? He looked great. Do you want to see him fight again? Yeah.
Oh man, Pacquiao won that shit. Yeah? Pacquiao won that shit. I had it 9-2. Well, no, wait. I always wrong with these numbers. 10-2. I had it 10-2. Oh, you know what? 9-3. I always have it wrong with these numbers.
What'd you think about the fight? Why'd you think Manny won?
Velocity, like the amount of punches that were connecting, and then every last 10 seconds and stuff, he was just showing the more aggressive.
I think Manny won 7-5.
What's up, y'all? It's Ron Goodall here at FightHype, the lead managing editor. No, I'm not a fighter, but I do cover boxing for a living. I cover the combat sports, and I just finished a long live stream and watched the fight in real time with Manny Pacquiao and Mario Barrios. And no different from you guys, I do suffer from some fandom. I do watch Manny Pacquiao. It'd be insane for me to sit here and say that potentially subconsciously I might have some sort of bias. But a performance like that definitely warrants the reaction that everyone's given. It seems the majority of people think Manny Pacquiao won the fight. I want to try to be neutral in the setting. I'm not mad at the draw, right? When I watched in real time, I was able to see in my eyes that the fight could have went a little bit either or if you wanted to give Mario Barrios a lot of credit in the swing rounds. And of course, if you gave Manny Pacquiao the swing rounds, I mean, it's obvious. So it's one of those type of fights. It's bittersweet because even though that Manny didn't necessarily win, he didn't lose either. And even if he lost on the decision, I think a lot of people still would have thought at this age and competing at this level was still a win. It's a huge moral victory. These type of things don't really happen. And I know that they always say Father Time is undefeated, but it's not true. We've seen people defy those type of freaky, situations. So George Foreman, Bernard Hopkins. And so Manny Pacquiao did that tonight. And I know that Mario Barrios, who has been heavily criticized, people have kind of called him the weakest welterweight. They're even going to criticize him because simply the fact that he wasn't able to knock out or defeat, in a dominating fashion, a 46-year-old. But people have to remind themselves, it's Manny Pacquiao. When you look back when George Foreman was able to knock out Michael Moore, right? You still go, with George Foreman, he can knock people out, at any age and any level. Even his last fight with Shannon Briggs was in question, even though when he lost. Bernard Hopkins, a freak of nature, a guy who was able to defy the odds again, people he was able to beat. No shame in that. So I know that a lot of people are going to look at Mario Barrios because he was not able to get the job done against a 46-year-old. But keep in mind, this is Manny Pacquiao, So no disrespect to Mario Barrios. I know that this was supposed to be his moment to kind of kick the old guys out of boxing and say it's our time now. But there's a lot of tricky things that a lot of fighters in this generation still don't do that Manny Pacquiao has up his sleeve. So I give Barrios credit in that setting. I give Manny Pacquiao, obviously, a tremendous amount of credit because you just don't see that stuff. So I walk away saying that Manny Pacquiao, even with the draw, has won the public, won the perception of that these old guys can do it. Even though I was not a fan of the fight when it was announced, I still picked him to win. The draw happened. I could see the fight being scored either or. I know a majority of people are going to say Manny Pacquiao won the fight, but there was moments that I think Barrios did well that maybe not got some credit. But regardless, at the end of the day, it was a solid night of boxing. I didn't expect Fedor to dominate Tim Tszyu in that fashion, but I have to take my head off to him because there was a lot of answers as well that people were questioning his ability to really box as well as dominate Tim Tszyu because of the cut in their first fight. So Fedor answered a lot of questions. Regardless if you think he beats everyone at 154, you think everyone beats him, regardless, he's not going to be an easy task for anybody. He's tall, has power, he can fight inside. He's shown he can box. So I would love to see Fedor mix it up with everyone. Tremendous performance today. I don't really know where Tim Tszyu goes from here. He suffered 3 losses out of his last 4 fights, and obviously 2 of them been knockouts. So really tough, back to the drawing boards, and a lot of controversy in the Brandon Figueroa fight. I thought Joet Gonzalez pulled it out, but at the end of the day, it is boxing. Only 3 people matter. It's the 3 judges that are scoring the fight. So, and Pitbull, we didn't get the fight that we wanted with Angel Ferrero, but styles make fights, and that was not the fight that we thought we were going to get from that. So, good card. Didn't really get to watch the Bam Rodriguez fight as well as Diego Pacheco. I only seen like clips a little bit here and there. And lastly, obviously, Usyk just continues to show the world why arguably he tops a lot of people's pound for pound list. Tremendous performance. Dominated the younger guy at the age of 38. Good movement, good punch selections, and obviously good power. Got the knockout. No questions, arguably the best heavyweight in this era. Really don't know where to take him at this point besides retirement. If he's not fighting a guy like Parker, which he doesn't need to, there's really nothing out there that I care to see. So just go out there, ride off in the sunset, see you in the Hall of Fame, call it a day. So that's my fight recap. Congratulations to everyone who won. Valid effort. Manny Pacquiao, still one of the greatest of all time. Regardless of a draw, a lot of people wanted to see him walk out with the green belt, but at the end of the day, it's boxing. The man is still a legend in our books.